My wife and I both saw Les Mis on its way to Broadway. That staging of that production, the music, the heart of the music, and the deep and rich story that they tell, the way they tell the story. I fell in love with it from the beginning.
The first time I saw Les Mis, I was probably 12 or 13. I went, it was a national tour. I went in Evansville, Indiana with my drama mentor. I don't think I never really had a drama teacher. I'm from a very small town.
I had the CD. It was my first CD that I owned, and I would go up to my room every night, and I would read the little booklet that came with the CD cover to cover, and I would act out the whole show.
It was one of the first cassette tapes that I got. I came home every day after school and played it and listened to it, the whole thing, and would act it out with my Barbie dolls.
My first memory of Les Mis is from my hometown of Canton, Ohio, driving to where I went to college at Otterbein College, and I got a cassette tape from my friend of, I think it was the original Broadway cast album, and of course the cast album was longer than the 2-hour drive to college, so I would listen to that the whole way.
I first saw Les Mis on Broadway. I think I was probably 9 or 10, and I didn't really know the word epic yet, but that was like what washed over you.
The first time I saw the show, I think it was the first national tour in Chicago. Being a Chicago actor at the time, I didn't like anything, but I couldn't help but love Les Mis.
I instantly went home and made my mom buy me the soundtrack, because there's something just so timeless about the Les Mis music.
The thing that really touched me was how the music was in coordination with the story so perfectly.
I remember sitting in the audience and saying, I want to do that.
When the Broadway tour came into town, we went and saw that, and to see it live was just incredible. To be in the same room with the music and to like feel it in your body, that was one of the first shows I'd ever seen on stage, and I think that's the reason I'm here today.
A lot of people will have seen the movie, and a lot of other people may have seen a tour of Les Miserables, or they may have seen it in New York, but I can tell you, experiencing it here at Barter, it was something like even I have never experienced before with Les Mis.
It's the first Les Mis that I've ever seen that tells everyone's story.
You've got the world laid out for you. You can choose which character is your favorite that you want to follow, look at everything that goes on, and everywhere you look, there's going to be something fascinating and interesting.
One thing that this theater has is human capital. Great people here that know what they're doing, they know how to put on shows. It's going to be a beautiful piece of theater.
We get the ability to look at it new and fresh. It has 30 years of that experience of the Cameron Mackintosh version. Now we get a chance to make it our own.